welcome to another episode of Gearhead Man. I'm Mark, your host, and this episode is going to be a diecast episode. Over the last month or so, I've collected a bunch of new diecast cars from a bunch of different manufacturers. Got them off websites like Amazon and Auto World. Um, Auto World's pretty cool. I'm going to do an episode on that website and in the near future to let you guys and everyone know who loves diecast another good place to purchase them. They're a great site. Got a lot of great cars, all the different manufacturers, um, other than Hot Wheels and yeah, they got a lot of different great manufacturers, and I love what they produce there at Auto World. But we're going to get started here on the few cars that I've added to my collection. I'm going to go over them a little bit, take a look at them, and at the end we'll kind of talk about what I have, what I've shown you, and we'll talk about all my cars a little bit in more detail. All right, let's get started. I love this paint scheme, the Golf Racing scheme with that light blue and the orange. Shelby American used to race GT40s and some of their other vehicles with that team. Sponsored by them, by Golf. They were big sponsors of racing in 60s and 70s. Carroll Shelby with the Ford products and Bob Bobberant with Chevy Corvettes. The paint scheme and detail on this pickup is pretty impressive. I love it. You know, it pops, and the detail is awesome as well. Yeah, the detail is spot on. And this is Ken Brock's Mustang, the hybrid Mustang, where it was a classic body, but everything else underneath the body is state of the art. This car is one hell of a drifting car. There's a lot of cool videos out there on the internet with Ken performing in this car. sad that he passed on. Snowmobile accident when he was with his family in Utah. Definitely want to do an episode on Ken. I love this purple paint job. It's spot on to the real car, the P1. My understanding, that's the fastest car in the world. Manufactured car in the world. It's like 245 miles an hour or something crazy. Jay Leno has one, of course. If I had his money, I'd probably have one too. But again, the detail and the accuracy of the detail is impressive for a 1/64 scale car. I love this Bronco. I love the paint job, the Hot Wheels theme. Let's just see here in a second. Here it is, yep. I don't think these cars were this detailed accurate when I was a kid collecting Hot Wheels and Matchboxes. Now Mattel owns both companies. This Chevy Blazer. I had a 76 Silverado Chevy pickup. It was a K10 4-wheel drive. Same body style, same detail on the body as my Chevy pickup. I've been looking for a die cast in the same year as my Chevy pickup, but I can't find one close to what I could find. This is 75. My buddy Jim had a 75 Chevy pickup stepside, two-wheel drive. They even try to get the undercarriage. You know, it's stamped out, but they try to give it some type of detail as well. I like that. And this is the last year of the Charger, and this has the Scat Pack, and it's a RT. I had a 2010 Dodge Charger RT, silver. Nicknamed it Bullet. And I love this plum crazy metallic. It's pretty cool. In a real car, full-size car, it definitely you'll see it coming. And I've seen one of these at a car show, same year, 1969 Mercury Cougar Eliminator Edition. It's a mean looking car, full size. And this one's spot on for detail again, you know. I'm really impressed on 1/64 scale with the detail they do now. Companies like Johnny Lightning and Green Light and even Auto World. I bought this car because it has a rat rod feel to it, and I love rat rods. There's several hot rod shops here in Vegas that build rat rods. Back in the day, Richard Rawlings and his shop, Gas Monkey Garage, were known that back in the early days, they pretty much built a lot of rat rods and well-known rat rods, and they helped grow the culture. This is kind of a silly a silly Hot Wheel car. It's called Gotta Go because it's a big toilet bowl on the back, and it's kind of a rat rod as well. Toilet lid, seat lifts up as well. Pretty cool, pretty silly. I do add some silly die-cast cars to my collection. And this is a F-150 Raptor, and this is the Raptor R, the racing version. And the detail is spot on. I've seen many of these at car shows, and out at Shelby American where I go, they have a couple out there that they've converted and modified with their touch. Always wanted an F-150 Ford pickup, but never got one. Never owned one. I love the white with the black trim and the graphics pop. Well, that brings the end of another episode here at Gearhead Man. Yeah, I love die-cast cars. I've got a lot in my collection. I collect them from Hot Wheels, Matchbox. I'll get them from Johnny Lightning. They have some really cool cars. I'll get them from Auto World. They again have some really cool cars, and they sell a lot of the other manufacturers like Johnny Lightning. And also I get them from Green Light as well. They have some great die-cast cars. Majority of what I get is 1/64 scale. I do have some 1/25 scale in my collection, and a few other mixed sizes between 1/64 and 1/25. Biggest die-cast, you saw a video on it, is on that Shelby 427 Cobra motor. That is 1/6 scale. But that's probably the biggest one I have. I know they make some 1/6 scale die-cast cars, but those things are huge. I don't have the room for them. I wish I did, because I may have a couple of them. If I did have the room, I probably would have a couple of them. Maybe I can rethink my layout in my office. Maybe I can find room to put one or two. But if I do, you're definitely going to see an episode on my channel on those. But I'm also going to get back out to car shows and car events, featuring full-size cars and some news stories on full-size cars coming forward. I really want to mix it up more. I see that the few of my short videos that I posted, they were on diecast, and those are really blowing up. Thank you very much for that. Guys out there are awesome. I love all my viewers and my subscribers and non-subscribers, but I would wish all my non-subscribers would just click the subscribe button. There's no charge to do that, and then help me promote my channel with shares and likes, and help me work that YouTube algorithm. Help me grow the channel, because the better I can grow the channel, the bigger I can grow the channel, the more events I can get into. But two big events are coming up in November. First week in November is SEMA. I'm going to be there every day for SEMA. Try to get some good focus on some of the cars, and maybe meet some of the builders of some of the cars there if I can. And some of the national guys. I know Gas Monkey Garage is going to be there, and so on. But I'm getting off track of this video. But I thank everyone for watching. If you have some favorite diecast cars, or even favorite real size, real deal cars that maybe they make in diecast, let me know, and maybe I can find those vehicles and maybe do an episode on something more personal to you. Just leave me any comments you want. I read all my comments. Give us a like, give us a share, and hit that red subscribe button and hit the bell icon. That way you won't miss any new episodes, no matter what the focus is. Again, thanks everyone. Everyone be safe out there, and we'll see you next episode.